Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Allison Watkins with AllisonWatkinsCoaching.com. That's a mouthful. And I'm excited to be back. I am coming to you from my home office. This is one of the rooms we converted into an office, so it's a little bit different of an atmosphere. If you're just joining me for the first time, welcome. I encourage you to follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram at Allison Watkins Coaching, and be sure to subscribe here on YouTube to some additional videos. So I put out a video, it's been a while ago, but as I was navigating my own career journey, I'm a career alignment strategist. I'm building my own business, but I'm also still an employee. I work a 9 to 5. But I found that in getting my coaching certification and my own career path, there's one thing about your career journey that you may have a misconception about, and I wanted to tell you what that is, and I could save you thousands of dollars. So if you're interested in finding out more about that, then stay tuned. So the one thing I wanted to share today about a misconception, or just almost like a mistake that a lot of people make in their career journey when they're experiencing a slump and they're figuring out, okay, I've done a couple things. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next in my career. The common thing that I see is that people go back to school. Now, time out really quickly. I'm going to say some things about grad school, specifically about MBAs. And I want to say up front that I do think that MBAs and higher degrees are valuable. It's a great experience. Higher education is very common, but there's some pitfalls of people that go back to school for the wrong reasons. And I was one of those people. So I want, again, to save you thousands of dollars up front. If you are one of those people that's like, I don't exactly know what I want to do next, so sounds like going back to school could be a good option. Pause there and just continue for the rest of this video. So I will tell you the number one thing about me going back to school. I applied for MBA, I got in, and I was about 2 semesters in when I realized, this is going back to school was not the move that I really wanted to make. The time commitment, the amount of money, like all the things were there. But in my mind, I was like, okay, I don't know what to do next. So going back to school sounds like a good idea. And I think that's the pitfall. A lot of people aren't connecting to the dots to say, getting my graduate degree will then allow me to, entertain or be in this next level of position. I did not have that direct understanding about how the MBA would up-level my career. And most importantly, did I want that? Did whatever the MBA would give me, did I want that next level of career? Or was I looking for something else? So not being clear on why you are entering the program, a lot of people just go, well, I'm stuck in my career, so maybe I'll just go back to school. So they use it almost as like a buffer. And in my opinion, in my experience, I was like, okay, this is good for the resume. It shows I'm going back and furthering my education. And hopefully, fingers crossed, somewhere along the way with these courses and things that I'm doing and things I'll be exposed to, I'll figure out what that spark might be that says, oh man, this course on, people skills or whatever that is was really interesting to me. Let me follow that path down to something where it may lead to, a different career path or something to that effect. So I was using it as an very expensive exploratory opportunity to figure out what I wanted to do next in my career. Again, I'm not judging anyone that goes back to school. I'm telling you that there are less expensive ways and other options to get to that same end result. So here's some things that you might want to explore instead that are less costly to you, and just ways that you can think differently. So the first one I would suggest is talking to a career coach. That's what they're there for. And they can really help you dig into what are your values, what are the things that are missing, what are some of the things that you are even, entertaining other than grad school that might be a better fit. And again, as a career alignment strategist, I became one. I became a career coach because I'm like, oh my gosh, had I not known that I had this person as a resource, I would have literally saved myself a bunch of money and time tiptoeing and trying things in regards to MBA and other things. And I literally just could have talked to someone that could have helped me figure out, is that the right path before I went forward? So working with a career coach, there are a bunch of different career coaches. You can find them on LinkedIn. I'm a career coach. I'd love to talk to you. And most coaches have some form of introductory session that's low cost, and you can figure out, is this person going to help me get where I want to be? And, what does that look like? So typically when I meet with clients, I figure out what is their goal? Can I fit the need? And then I provide a recommendation of how we can work together. The other option is to really do an assessment of your values. And so that is another thing that I was just so unaware, that my values and the current role I was in were so misaligned. And that is a huge red flag that a lot of people don't pay attention to. So even something small as a values assessment will allow you to figure out, okay, there's something missing within my career. If I do just a small tweak, will that align better with my values? Or do I really need to go into a totally different career, because that will allow me to more fully, be myself in that role, or just have the fulfillment that I'm looking for in a career. So if you follow me on AllisonWatkinsCoaching.com, I have an upcoming career course called Career Revive Studio. Would love for you guys to just join my waiting list. That's coming soon. And it's something very simple, low cost, that you can do to get a better idea of your values so that you know where to go from there. And then another thing is, for those that are like, well, I know what my next step is, I'm teetering back and forth if it should be grad school. Something very simple is tapping into your network and talking to some of the people that are in that profession. How did you get there? Were you stuck in your career? Did you make that transition? And just talking to a couple different people to see how they made that change and any recommendations that they would provide for you. So just a quick recap was, getting a career coach, talking to a career coach about your next step opportunities. You can sign up for my upcoming course, Career Revive Studio, where we tap into your values to figure out what might be missing. And then the third thing is just networking with those. If you know the path that you want to go into, network and talk to some people that have done it and just see what suggestions they might have for you. And I have a little bit more on my story around why I quit my MBA in another video. Check out that link below. I hope you'll stick with me, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.